The M.T.V.B podcast presents The Commentary Corner. This show may contain swearing.
Hello, welcome to a brand new episode of The Commentary Corner, the sideshow here from us here at the M.T.V.B podcast, the podcast where we talk about my four favourite subjects, that's movies, TV shows, video games and board games. I'm your host Anthony, as well as most people know me as the ignorant movie slut, and welcome. Here we are, the final part of our spooktacular season in October. And of course, today is the 31st of October, Halloween. What better way to end spooktacular than, of course, with John Carpenter's original 1978 movie, Halloween. Yes. I'm joined by a bunch of guys that love to talk through John Carpenter's Halloween. Guys, introduce yourselves around the couch, please.
Hi guys, it's JK47.
Hi guys, it's Gal, aka Grey Fox.
Grey Fox and AK in the building. Here we are, guys. We made it. We fucked up on dates, but we made it.
No, we got it.
We got there in the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, John Carpenter's Halloween. You've seen this before?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Looking forward to watching it again.
Yeah. It's been
The
a.
film's always good.
We watched it at the
anything
cinema
John
like 4 years ago,
Carpenter.
didn't we?
Yes.
Because they re-released it before the new trilogy started, didn't it?
In the cinema, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Cinema, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it quite late, so.
But you've seen it though, right?
Seen it,
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you've seen it, that's the main thing.
Oh, yeah.
So what better way to end it with this episode with Spooktacular? Before we start, obviously, thank you guys for doing Spooktacular this year.
it's
Obviously,
all right,
with
no
Dave, having the
Poor old
accident,
Dave,
we pulled through and still managed to do this. So hopefully, we'll get to do those better episodes with him.
Anything for our listeners?
Thank
Exactly.
you, Ant.
No, I insist. Thank you. This show isn't possible without you guys turning up. So honestly, thank you guys. It's from my heart. So yes, guys, we are about to start the 4K release of Halloween. And of course, this show is designed for you to follow along with us. So please, if you have a copy of the movie on your Blu-ray, your DVD, your streaming services, your Netflixes, or your 4K discs, press play on that player now.
Iconic music.
I still remember the episode where Goku was trying to explain how this goes. Do you remember what she slapped that my brow off his face?
Yeah, so anyone who didn't watch that episode, we did an episode on M.T.V.B, the other side show we do here, the main one, should I say, where we did an episode about movie soundtracks,
Right, yeah.
and Dave's, one of his picks was this soundtrack, wasn't it? And obviously Goku, not telling anyone he hadn't seen the movie, he listened to this bit of music, he's like, oh, it goes up,
And it goes down.
and it's going to go down.
And I swear I'd grill him. I was like, this guy.
That's the first time you ever went like, this guy on the podcast. It was so funny.
Oh, man.
Oh, 1978, John, how old were you?
Caught him by surprise, there.
14.
14. Did you get to see this in the cinema? Did you know about this around your age? Were there hooky copies of it in Ireland at the time?
I watched a hooky copy down my mate's
What's
pub,
your hooky copy?
So, in order, what was his Carpenter's films like, if you know? I just want to know where this comes in.
So this was his second feature. He'd done a film before this called Dark Star.
That's
Dark
right,
Star.
yeah.
Then he did this. Then he did The Fog.
Oh,
Then he did Escape from New York. And then he did The Thing.
Yeah.
Wow, so I always thought this was after the thing.
No. The Thing is in this movie, which is weird enough how 4 years later he got to make the movie of it.
What do you mean?
So there's a part later on in the movie where kids are watching horror movies because it's Halloween. There's like a marathon on or something, and they're watching the
Thing from
original Thing.
Oh, right.
Was it the Thing from Outer Space? or
Because
something
obviously
it's
the
called, isn't it?
Kurt Russell one's a remake of that, isn't
Right,
it?
which
people tend to forget is a
Yeah.
remake.
So the Thing was his later one. What was after the Thing? He did. I swear he did.
After the Thing, he done like oh Christ, what's he? They Live and Prince of Darkness, all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Mouth of Madness and Escape from LA, whatnot. So, but yeah, people always tend to think that The Thing was after this.
Yeah, I always. Oh.
No. The Fog was straight after.
Yeah.
Then Escape from New York with Snake Plissken.
So how old is the Halloween then?
This is 1978.
Yeah.
Okay.
And The Thing was 1982.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, John, how did you see this movie first? First time, can you remember the first time you watched it?
Probably hooky copy down the pub.
Yeah, you said that. Sorry. And Big Guy, how did you watch it for the first time? DVD. So I got to watch it when it was on like Channel 2 one night on probably on Halloween or something.
I knew of the masks, I knew of the music.
Yeah.
I got it exposed to me, but I've never actually quite watched it as when it was quite big,
Yeah. Yeah, I've always been a horror film fan anyway, so I knew of John Carpenter's Dark Star. The funny thing, I had seen that before this anyway.
Well, would you say this is the start of? Is it a slasher film?
So many people think that is the case, but it's not.
No.
This is the one that sort of brought the slasher genre to the mainstream sort of thing.
Okay.
There were a couple of movies, I believe, before this that started it, but never really caught on.
When you think of slashers, this is what you remember.
This is the one that people automatically think of is Halloween or Freddy Krueger or Jason. But this was the guy that...
If you said to anyone, name 3 slasher movies, this has got to be one of them.
Again, Halloween predates Freddy and Jason as well, whatnot. So, but I remember this opening scene, the first shot here, where it's all meant to be in one take, but it's clearly not when you know how to make movies and stuff now. But I was so intrigued about how this shot's done because there was no such thing as a Steadicam back then.
Oh no, you can see the camera move, so the person's obviously carrying it.
A skillful cameraman.
But that adds something to it. This is like, you're seeing what this person sees. So.
First person.
And there's a part later on where, hang on one sec. The boyfriend comes down. That was the quickest shag ever.
Yeah.
He's probably like a 2-minute job, like John.
Oi!
Hey-o.
Your mum's happening on a bit.
Oi.
Yeah, that's proper quick. Yeah, anyway, he goes upstairs now, and obviously he stabs his sister, doesn't he, Michael?
Yeah.
Right? So we're seeing it from a first person's perspective, aren't we?
Yeah.
And there's a part where the camera looks up and you see him stabbing his hand. It's like, which murderer looks up at his hand as he stabs someone?
It's to give you that iconic, the hand with the knife in it. Because
just to show people that he's actually stabbing her.
If you showed that one as a silhouette and asked them what film was this, they'd
it's that big off knife as well. As soon as you see the knife.
Yeah.
I swear they don't make knives like that now.
They probably do, dude. Here comes the cut. There you go. Michael! Titties!
Babies.
What a waste, eh? Michael's about to kill her. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. That's the only time you see blood in this movie.
Really?
Yep. It still gets rated an 18 in this film.
Yeah.
It's at least a 15 now, surely.
So, he's just mental, isn't it? I can't remember.
We never know.
No, they never.
We never ever know. And I like that about Michael Myers.
So we don't know why he kills.
No. Like, his doctor, like he says later on, he personifies him as the boogeyman. He's just the boogeyman. There was no rhyme or reason as to why he does what he does.
Yeah. So he's holding the knife with the blood on it, and they're just standing there looking at him thinking, none of the, what's this? What's this all about? The mum gets me, look, she's just standing there with her hands in her pockets.
Isn't it? It's like, what the fuck?
There's no, what's going on,
I think it's meant to be like a freeze shot.
Actually, yeah, you could be right. Yeah. It's a good call, actually. Yeah. 1978.
I love the sound of rain.
Yeah, especially in movies.
Yeah.
So good.
It just sets that atmosphere, doesn't it? That tone.
Does, yeah. You're immediately there in the rain, sort of feeling, or in the car or in the house.
I mean, I like it even now. Like, if I'm sitting at home and it's pouring
I
rain
love it.
and there's lightning outside, I love it.
Because of Jurassic Park, I like being in my car when it rains.
Yeah.
Where's he from?
It's Donald Pleasance. He's from
Pleasance.
he's from like Escape from New York and everything.
Yeah.
He's in enough.
Again, you see, you know.
He's in James Bond as well.
Yeah.
Plays Blofeld.
He's in one I can't remember.
Those headlights aren't doing much, are they?
No, I was about to say that. But there's like Gal was saying about we don't know much about Michael. But there's a scene where they're driving up to they're doing it now. They're driving up to mental home, aren't they? Where Michael's being held,
Yeah.
and all the prisoners are let loose. Well, we don't know how. We don't know why.
No.
We don't know how they've
For
got
your
loose.
for your own imagination to work that bit out.
But it works so well.
Yeah. And he says, you know, he probably won't say much because he hasn't spoken in 15 years. So, you know. Rabbit and red.
I mean, how creepy is that at night time when you see that shit?
Okay.
You hear the music kicking in.
Fucking hell.
The look on his face says it all, really, doesn't it?
Shouldn't we go on up to the hospital and wait?
Why would you get out? Oh.
Is that him?
Yeah, it's him.
He knows how to
Not
drive.
bad for a guy who doesn't know how to drive, right?
That's what I was about to say.
Exactly, because he was a little kid when he got put in there, and he's been there 15 years, so...
Fuck.
Hadn't.
So this was obviously released for October of 78 when it came out. Notice how there are all leaves on the trees,
Yeah.
right? Autumn, winter, leaves start either going orange, brown, or there's no leaves on trees, right?
Yeah.
So every leaf you see here on the floor was made for the film.
What?
No way.
Yep. So if you ever watch the making of, they literally hired a guy
To just
who made paper leaves and painted them brown and whatnot
Wow.
because they filmed it in the summer to have it out for October.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
See, this is why I like doing the movies with you, because you know all these little
That's
things.
brilliant.
But again, I never knew. It was again. It was our second episode of Spooktacular in season 1, where a friend of mine told me about that, and it was like I could. When I go back and watch it, look, it's you can tell it's midsummer.
Sense, yeah. And so she's the main character of this film, right?
Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis.
It was your favorite female character, is it? Was it this film?
No, favorite female character is Ripley.
Oh, Scream. No, one of the
Sydney Prescott. Yeah. Well, Jamie Lee Curtis. I think John could agree with me on this. She's the first original Scream Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And when Scream had come out in the 90s, which was obviously 20 years later from this movie, I think Neve Campbell, who plays Sydney Prescott in there, had earned the new Scream Queen title. And then you think about it now, who would play that now? Or who would have the Scream Queen title? You don't have movies like this now.
No, there were lots of other horror films, obviously, before Halloween. But she took the role, really, and made it what it is.
Yeah. Is she in all the other ones? Like part 1, part 2?
So she's in part 2.
Yeah.
Which is actually... It's an okay sequel, because it continues straight after this one. But the problem is they filmed it 4 years after the original. And Jamie Lee Curtis had already... was obviously big. Well, she was getting bigger. And she had to wear a wig because she cut her hair down for a role. So when you watch the sequel, you can tell she's wearing a wig. It's pretty bad. I love that. Did you ever have that as a kid, like growing up, and you're like, "There's a house and it's cornered or something"?
There's always that one fucked up house. Like it's like
you don't go there. Dead. But there's an old lady lives there. She's a witch, or there's some bloke there, and he was a murderer, or he was in prison or something. You know.
I remember having a VHS copy of this, right? And because it wasn't widescreen, all you could see was that. Here.
Oh yeah.
So you couldn't see Michael standing there at all. All you could hear was a breathing. Yeah. It was such a crap copy, that my VHS of this.
Because in them days, TV was what they call 4:3.
That's right.
The aspect,
the ratio,
4:3, and even the cinema screens were 4:3. And then, as things went on, and we started getting the widescreen tellies, which are 16:9.
Yeah, which was like a 90s thing, wasn't it?
That's why a lot of the films, the older films that are put on DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff now, they show you the wide
ratio.
Angle. You get to see half as much again.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Even
and it goes to show we didn't realise in them days what you were missing.
I
but
think
they obviously allowed
you can
for
see
that.
the width as well, like how it's blacked out now.
Yeah,
you can get the top bit and the bottom bit.
So you could fill that screen.
Yeah, you could change that ratio if you wanted to.
You would lose bits on the edge, so you're better off with the letterbox. And a lot of people don't like the letterbox. And
I don't really bother me.
To me, it's a part of the thing. But they'll watch that in Zoom.
Yeah,
which is
just weird. I never
just
get that.
As bad as 4:3, where you're losing stuff. I think no, you've got to have that. Oh, there he is standing across the road. And of course, you know where the mask comes from, don't you? Yeah. You know his mask. Yeah. And tell him.
It's a William Shatner mask, isn't it?
Mask.
But they painted it white.
Yeah.
William Shatner, aka the original Captain Kirk from Star Trek.
Captain Kirk, yeah. Where did they get that idea from, though? I never.
There's so many rumours about it. Like at one point, it was a William Shatner mask, but it was inside out, and then it was
it was inside out.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Oh, it works, but how about we just turn it the other way and paint it?"
Yeah.
So that's what they did. They painted it white. But I like to see the original mask before it got painted.
Yeah,
see if it actually does look like William Shatner.
Yeah.
Because it's quite a creepy mask if you think about it.
Oh yeah.
He loves doing this pan sort of.
Yeah, you noticed that, didn't you? Yeah.
It's almost like someone's watching and shit.
I love it. This is Tommy who gets bullied, right?
Yeah.
And the boogeyman's coming. And then later on, Tommy bullies a girl.
Yeah.
So the boogeyman's coming. He's like, what a dick. That's a massive pumpkin.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I never saw that coming the first time I watched that. I shat myself. How skinny is that dude, though?
Yeah.
Sure, you're right, yeah.
Isn't it?
Surely someone must be on the street like, what's this guy doing? Like,
70s, mate.
Yeah.
I don't get why he stalks Tommy in this scene. It's very
Maybe
odd.
he looks like him when he was a kid. Because he does look a bit like
I was
him when he
thinking
was a
that.
kid, doesn't he?
Maybe.
Or has he seen him with her?
How does Tommy not notice a car right next to him as well?
Yeah. Especially the big American one. The sound that they make.
He's on his way. You've got to believe me, officer. He is coming to Haddonfield. Because I know him. I'm his doctor. You must be ready for him.
out of this one, what is the recent ones you like? Halloween.
I really love Halloween H2O, which was the one that celebrated its 20th anniversary, and they brought Jamie Lee Curtis back. It's kind of the one I grew up with as well, but it came out at the time when Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer came out, so it's a Halloween movie, but it's done like a Scream movie.
Okay.
And that's what I love about it, but I also love Laurie's character in it as well.
See, I'm a bit weird. Like, I don't watch, like when you watch Freddy Krueger, I'm just saying, like, Halloween. So anything that's like done like 20, 30 years, and when they do a sequel, I don't know what it is. I tend not to watch it for some reason. I just feel like it's going to be.
I mean, the Halloween movies like have a bad reputation when it comes to continuity, because in number 2, Michael Myers gets shot in both eyes, so he gets shot in both eyes. Yeah. So essentially, he'd be dead because a bullet's gone through his brain. Yeah. And then he gets blown up at the end, but still comes back for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What the fuck?
Right?
He's the
and then
man.
Again, it's not explained why. Again, it's just a cash grab at the end of the day. But number 7, H2O, sort of like makes you forget 3, 4, 5, and 6 ever happens.
So if I was to watch one after this, which one should it be?
I'd say H2O. H2O is good. But then, if you really want it to follow from here, watch number 2, which is the one they did after this. Yeah. But don't ever watch 3, 4, 5, or 6. They are dog shit. And 8's terrible.
The one that came out. 8 came out recently, right?
No, 8's the one that came out not long after H2O. And it's a terrible movie. It's essentially Big Brother with Halloween. So they go in the Michael Myers house and they all have cams and it's all live and people watch them get done and whatnot. But Busta Rhymes is the team producer.
Oh, God.
So there's a scene where Michael Myers is in the building and Busta Rhymes is dressed up as Michael as well. He's like, I'm Michael Myers, damn it. Ah, damn it. I'm meant to be scaring these kids, motherfucker. And all that sort of stuff. It's so bad. And like the movie ends with like Busta Rhymes karate kicking. No. Yeah, like Michael Myers and stuff. And he's like trick or treat, motherfucker. And it's terrible, dude.
Oh my God, how bad is that?
Like it takes away the whole being the boogeyman thing away and just makes a joke out of it.
That's scary.
Oh, soundtrack went a bit funny then, didn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the trees though, look. There's no leaves falling down.
No.
You know what? Since you haven't said it, I didn't notice. But there's leaves on the street, though.
Yeah, that's what people have put on there. That's what the film guys have put on there.
Yeah.
I hate a guy with a car and no
But no, if you ever get a chance, H2O, I really rate that. A lot of people listen now probably listen and go, no, that's fucking true. It's like,
But this is the reason. That's why I don't watch the sequels of these, like...
no, you don't have to, dude, honestly.
But, like, you know, recently I think I told you I watched Hellraiser. And I was also kind of seen part 1, part 2. I watched Hellraiser, I think, with you, and then the new one as well. I think it's fascinating. I think those things
the new one,
never, like, interested me. Now I'm, like, quite fascinated about it. I'm like, okay, this is quite unique. But, again, I haven't watched part 2, part 3. The new one is pretty good.
Part 2 is good. It's just super violent for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
3's okay.
See, that's what I always thought Hellraiser 1 was. It's just, I thought it was meant to be just gory just for the sake of it. But
No.
Number 2 is good if you want to see their world.
Yeah,
And it goes into their world
I'm
and
definitely
stuff.
gonna
So
watch
if you're interested in like the Cenobite world and whatnot, it's a good one to watch. But it's like super fucking violent. Like creeps me out sometimes, that movie. Have you ever seen this? There's a meme going out. Michael Myers is like the hide and seek champion.
Oh, yeah.
Because look, he goes right,
Yeah.
and she goes to look for him, and he's
He's not there.
blatantly just not there at all.
I don't see anything. When you yelled at. Subtle, isn't he? Hey, creep. Lori, dear. He wants to take you out tonight. Standing right there. Oh, Lori. Scared another one away. It's tragic. You never go out. You must have a small...
He's a proper stalker, isn't it?
Guys think I'm too smart. I don't. I think you're wacko. Now you're seeing men behind bushes. Well, home sweet home. See you later. Bye. Bye.
Does he pop out?
Excuse me,
Oh,
Laurie.
Mr. Brackett, I'm sorry, Mr. Brackett.
Oh, I didn't mean to startle you.
That's all right.
You know, it's Halloween. I guess everyone's...
How to one good scare.
Nice seeing you, sir.
They use that line in H2O
Oh, yeah, okay.
because you know Jamie Lee Curtis's mum is Janet Leigh
Yeah,
from Psycho.
yeah.
She's in H2O, and actually
Because I've seen H2O.
she
so-
plays her secretary because Laurie's like a head teacher in a private school,
Yeah.
and her mum plays her secretary. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry for making you scared." And she's like, "Oh, it's Halloween. Yeah, everyone's entitled to a good scare."
What's that sound?
But notice how everywhere's wet now, as if it's rained.
Yeah,
Yet it was dry when she was walking up the footpath. She spoke to him, and then she's walked a bit more, and yet it's rained. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I thought.
yeah.
I thought it's like they just wet on purpose.
You know, it's like the Nightmare on Elm Street series. They were a quite good series of films.
Yeah,
First one especially, you know.
apart from
set the
number
ball
5 and
rolling.
6, they're fucking
Oh,
dog
yeah,
shit. When 7 came out, 7's fucking good, man. West Craven's New Nightmare. I don't get this right.
Yeah.
So he sees her, she doesn't move her head,
No.
so he's gone.
Yeah.
So surely she would have seen him walk away.
Exactly, yeah,
she
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
look away at that bit.
No.
How did he get away with that? Maybe she's just imagining it.
And again, there's another meme to that. If you ever go on Facebook, she's looking out the window, and then you see Michael Myers making an angel in the leaves,
Yeah.
like a snow angel.
Oh, let me just.
Is that your phone? Oh, okay.
Who is this?
Missus, where are you? Why aren't you home?
Annie, is that you? Why would you ring up, chew your food, and not say anything? It's like, surely you would have waited till you done that before you ring someone up.
Yeah.
That's a tiny bed. The soundtrack is so simple but so effective.
Yeah, I was going to say earlier, there's only like literally a handful of notes.
If that,
themselves.
yeah.
They just repeat themselves, and then the pitch goes up or down or whatever, but it's the same. So there's two different things there, and they've combined them to make the one tune.
That's right.
See? So if you sped up the that would become the actual music to the beginning of the film, and so on. It's fine. It's like you say. It's sit there with a piano and just go ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, it's just
ding,
doom, doom,
That's all it
doom.
is.
Yeah.
It's literally 2, maybe 3 notes. You good?
What was that?
It's like an acid trip joint, isn't it?
Yeah.
Judith Myers. Row 18, block 20.
Why is he checking the grave?
Checking the mother's
Checking Michael Mars' sister's grave.
Yeah. Judith Myers.
Charlie Bones, about 15 years ago. One night he finished dinner and he excused himself from the table and he went out to the garage. He got himself a hacksaw and then he went back to the house and he kissed his wife and his 2 children goodbye and then he proceeded. Where are we?
I want to know what is.
It's right over here. Yeah, Myers, Judith Myers. I remember her. Couldn't believe it. Such a young boy. Look. Why do they do it? Goddamn kids.
Damn, he's strong if he pulled that fucking thing out on his own.
What's good? Oh, I know. 18, 19. Judith Myers.
Why did he dig it out?
You'll see why later. Do you not remember?
I can't remember.
He kills one of the babysitters and puts a tombstone next to her, say like it's her.
I wasn't spooked. I wasn't. Saw somebody standing in Mr. Riddle's backyard. Probably Mr. Riddle.
Good bit of music there.
Mr. Riddle was watching you, Lori. Mr. Riddle is 86.
Which they use in the new one, Halloween Ends.
Yeah. I'm interested to see the new one.
Is that what I'm saying? I've seen it, yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's rubbish.
Oh, is it?
It's terrible, dude.
Man.
It's fucking
Is
horrendous.
it still set in
Literally one of the
that
worst
time?
films of the year.
Is it still set in that time or is it now?
Well, Halloween Ends? No, it's nowadays.
Little Lindsay Wallace won't know when to hit her.
Be natural. Coughing your lungs up. He would smell it. He'd smell that in the fucking car.
He's not
Not
stupid.
the worst copper ever.
What happened? What happened?
Somebody broke into the hardware store, probably kids.
You blame everything on kids.
No, they took with some Halloween mask, rope, and a couple of knives. Who do you think it was?
Because that's not suspicious for a killer or anything.
Of course not, no.
I said, aren't you going to be late?
Plus, he's been told by Donald Pleasance that Michael's coming back, so...
So surely, put two and two together,
I was
mate.
going to say, there should be alarm bells ringing besides the ones in the shop.
But again, they're probably not used to these sort of things, are they?
No, probably not. Here he is. Speaking of Donald Pleasance, here he is.
I literally didn't realise this till last time I watched this movie, that Michael actually drives past Loomis now. And Loomis doesn't notice it.
Oh, there he
Look,
is.
there he is. Now watch.
Yeah. He doesn't notice the car.
No, because he turns his head as soon as the car moves.
Yeah.
It's such a well-timed shot.
Yeah.
No, see? Head literally the other way.
Very clever.
What's the matter with you? I think he knew. I'm sure he could smell it. No, he didn't. He did. See the look on his face? He always looks like that. What are you going to wear to the dance tournament? I didn't know you thought about things like that, Lori.
The guy on the left look familiar as well. They all do, but
You know, you could ask somebody, Monica. Sure you could. All you have to do is go up to somebody and say, you want to go to the dance? You could do that. I couldn't. Well, you could ask Dick Baxter. He'd go out with you. I'd rather go with Ben Tramer. Ben Tramer?
I
I knew it.
Right, so the kid she mentions there, Ben Tramer, right?
Yeah.
He makes an appearance in the sequel. You don't see him, right? But hear me out. They're looking for Michael Myers, right? Mm-hmm. Ben Tramer is dressed like Michael Myers in the sequel, and he gets run over.
what?
Like, of all things he could dress up as, he dresses up exactly like Michael Myers.
Bloody hell.
And a policeman runs him over,
Thinking he's Michael Myers.
thinking he's Michael Myers.
Right,
He runs him over and hits the kid. The kid stays on the bonnet, and they hit into another van. It blows up. Right.
Okay.
And when the copper gets out the car, he goes, I couldn't see him. So it's like it wasn't run over on purpose, right?
Yeah.
But could you imagine if the kid wasn't there? He would have just gone into the van and blown up anyway. It's just such a coincidence how the bloke she wants to go out with is dressed like Michael Myers and gets run over in the sequel. So stupid. All right, so this road here, I'm sure I've mentioned it to you before, but for people who haven't listened to those episodes before, this very road here where they shot the Haddonfield shot where Michael Myers strikes the babysitters is the exact same road where Marty McFly lives. And they took the shot where Roads, We Don't Need Roads is on. And it's also the same scene from E.T. where E.T. flies the cycles up.
Wow. So it's like a famous...
It's a very famous road in LA.
Yeah.
And we drove past it when me and my wife did an LA tour a few years back.
Yeah.
And I have a shot of the photo from where we were on top of the bus.
Yeah.
And I knew the E.T. and Back to the Future was there, but I never knew Halloween was on that as well.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's a good shot. Have you seen any of the sequels, John?
I think I have, yeah. Don't remember them, to be honest.
Did you guys ever watch the Rob Zombie remakes of Halloween?
I know of him. Yeah.
No.
Sheriff.
Since 1963 when it happened. Every kid in Haddonfield thinks this place is haunted. Then maybe they're right.
Surely someone would have bought it, no?
Would you buy a house that someone got murdered in?
Oh, no.
Right, let's change the situation, right? It's a house that you've shown your wife likes it, okay, right? But the estate agent tells you last minute someone was murdered in there, okay? Let's say they want 400 grand for the house. Beautiful house. Someone died in it, right? And then all of a sudden they say, you were like, nah, fuck that. Someone died in it. And they go, all right, I tell you what, let's cut the price in half. 200 grand. Right?
I'll be shook.
Okay. Would you still buy the house?
I'll be scared. I'm
Really?
honest, I hate shit
Even though
like
they've
that.
cut the price down half.
Yeah, I'll be
What about
scared.
you, John?
I'd fucking buy it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
The
this
price
is
went
what
down?
I mean.
Yeah.
This is why you people die, bro.
Yeah, but whoever.
Yeah, but what about ghosts?
So someone,
Like,
someone murdered.
His soul would be like restless. He'd be like waking you up in the middle of the night.
Hey, fuck that. You have to believe in that shit.
I believe in that shit, bro. Like, you wake up in the middle of the night and it's like making noises and shit.
You ever seen Poltergeist?
Oh man!
Hey, see, we should do that one time.
Yeah, we
You'll
must. The original
next year.
yeah. That's a night. Yeah, next Spooktacular.
It's a shame because it's 40 years old this year. We should have done it this year.
Shit, yeah. Yeah, because there's lots of ones we could have done, but yeah. Whey. Did a gun come out? But typical Americans pointing guns at each other and stuff like
what was
that.
that thing that's...
It looked like a piece of the gutter fell off or something.
Because he was
I always thought if someone threw a thing at the window.
Yeah.
Hey, I like this thing.
He was saying about how dilapidated the house was, wasn't he?
Left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, and even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. I spent 8 years trying to reach him, and then another 7 trying to keep him locked up because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil.
And that's all we need to know, really, about Michael.
Been here once tonight.
Yep.
I think he'll come back. I'm going to wait for him.
It seems more scarier when there's like no motive to it. Like
Like I've said before, there's nothing worse than your own mind.
yeah.
You know, your own mind will conjure up things. You'll think, you'll think you're hearing noises that aren't actually there, and all sorts of things. You know, so you don't need all this CGI and stuff. You don't need to see, limbs coming off and stuff. Just the mere sound sometimes is sort of enough.
Even that description was just on point. You're like, whoa.
So said the knight in a bold and haughty manner.
I don't like that story.
I thought King Arthur was your favorite.
Not anymore.
Why you keep him under there?
Mom doesn't like me to have him.
Laser man,
It's his porn stash.
Yeah.
Utah man, I can understand why. Tarantula man.
Lori, what's the boogeyman?
Why, he's on the phone right now.
Go, residents. Hey, Annie, what are you doing? Having fun? Never mind, I'm sure you are. I have big, big news for you. Oops. Hold on a minute. Hi, Lester. I'm about to be ripped apart by the family dog.
Love that shot.
Get this dog out of the kitchen right now.
Again, the VHS, all you saw was the window
Yeah.
and the breathing.
Yeah.
You just never saw Michael.
No.
So you can imagine, like, when I had the DVD had come out, and I'm like, it's in widescreen.
You think,
Like, oh, fuck.
yeah.
It's like, it's a director's cut or something?
There's half a film missing.
Yeah.
Big, big news. What would you say if I told you that you were going to the homecoming dance tomorrow night? I'd probably say you had the wrong number. Well, I just talked with Ben Tramer, and he got real excited when I told him how attractive you were to him. Oh, Annie. Oh, you didn't. Please tell me you didn't. Do that. I mean, how could you just call it?
How much would this creep you out if you looked out your window and saw this?
Yeah.
Like, how did Michael know he was going to look out the window then?
Is he looking at this house or is he looking...
You don't know. This is what I'm saying. It's like, if he's looking at this house,
Yeah.
it's like, that's perfect timing.
Yeah.
Embarrassed. I couldn't even face it.
Like, there's a couple times where Tommy like finds the right time, Michael. 'Cause I think the next time he sees him do that, he's like carrying a body or something. Hide and seek champ. Do you remember when Scary Movie took the piss out of that?
Yeah.
It's like you see him and then he runs quickly behind the tree.
Yeah, I remember. I love Scary Movie, man.
Scary Movie's great. The first one only, though, not the others.
The first one.
No, I just made a mess of myself. I gotta call you back. Oh, yeah.
Lindsay, I need a rope.
What the hell did she spill on herself?
Some coffee or something?
She got to take her whole kit off?
Just show that ass.
Uh-oh.
Lindsay, Lester's barking again and getting on my nerves again.
Not anymore.
Never mind.
On a hot day.
Oh, poor doggy.
Oh, okay. Video pictures.
Guess what they're about to watch?
King Kong or Godzilla? Winchester pictures.
Winchester.
That's weird.
Why do you think there's a rifle above the bar? Because the pub's called the Winchester.
It's connected.
There you go, look.
Oh, no. Oh, that's what you said. Oh, okay. He's probably hinting on his next film.
But he didn't know that, though. This is 4 years before we even got the movie made. It just how weird is that? That it must have been something he'd already wanted to do was to remake it.
I really watched the old one, you know.
Well, that one, yeah.
This one.
Yeah, I like to watch it.
Done. Did you like it?
What?
I like it.
Halloween night is when people play tricks on each other. It's all make believe. I think Richie was just trying to scare you.
I saw the boogeyman. I saw him outside.
There was nobody outside.
There was
What do you look like?
Was?
the boogeyman.
We're not getting anywhere. All right. The boogeyman can only come out on Halloween night, right?
Right.
Well, I'm here tonight. I'm not about to let anything happen to you.
Promise.
Promise.
Can we make the jack-o'-lantern now?
What were the original jack-o'-lanterns?
I don't know.
Because you know that everyone carves a pumpkin, don't they?
Mm.
But what was the original one? It was never a pumpkin. It's the Americans that made it into a pumpkin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because Halloween is an Irish pagan festival called Samhain.
Yes.
And the original pumpkin was a turnip. They used to carve the
Oh,
turnip.
no way. Was it really?
Exactly, yeah. The Americans, obviously,
Well,
as
I can
usual,
see why they changed it to
Americanised
pumpkins.
Yeah, because it's bigger. But yeah, that's where it all come from. Oh.
Hello? Who's there? Oh, is this one of your cheap trips?
So when it comes to like Halloween, do you guys watch specific movies on Halloween? Like, do you like for me in October? All I watch is horror films.
Yeah. I'm much
Do
the same.
you guys have a one you go back to every Halloween?
I try to buy. I try to watch at least the film that comes out that month.
Yeah.
For me, I think this
Yeah.
month was Hellraiser. But I would like, I would like to watch a film every weekend or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't get the time to, man. To be honest.
So every year I either try to watch this,
Yeah.
or do you remember we did a Halloween marathon a few years back, and we watched a movie called Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Trick or treat,
I
Yeah.
like that film.
Yeah, exactly.
Film,
It's
yeah.
either that, or I think those are like the best Halloween movies to watch. And they've announced Trick or Treat 2's on the way, so I look forward to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that'll be good. Look at the face in the door behind her. Look.
I never noticed that before.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, Lindsay. This is Paul. Is Annie there?
Here she is.
Get her for me, will you?
She's washing her clothes.
Look, just tell her it's me, okay?
Okay.
And then she hangs up on him.
Kids, eh?
Annie, Paul called! You locked yourself in. I know. Oh my foot, I'm stuck.
Oh, hello.
Classic. What's it called? I'm stuck, sort of. I don't know what I'm.
You've been watching a lot of porn
we all
recently,
know what
that,
it was,
there,
man.
Gal.
Yeah.
What's it? Stepmother stuck. Or
No, my
yeah.
my step. Was it my step sister
Yeah.
is stuck in a washing machine or
I
something?
like how
Yeah.
you both knew. And you know, like,
I think we all knew that you were going to get with that,
we
mate.
knew where you
Yeah.
were going with it.
See, these are the sort of films that
Dirty perv.
Paved the way for
Yeah.
for porn.
Yeah.
She got stuck in the window. She'll be right here.
Hello. Hi, Annie. Oh, hi, Paul. All right, cut it out. It can happen to anyone.
Sure, stuck in the window.
Yeah, but I've seen you stuck in plenty of other positions.
Yeah.
Parents are gone.
Oh, that's fabulous. When did
God, how creepy is that, man?
Yeah, look at it, just standing there.
utterly fantastic.
How good's that shot, though, man?
Good.
Well, I can't come.
It's not being funny. I've done stuff like that, and you've got to time it perfectly.
God, I've got a shirt on. That's all you ever think about. That's not true. I think about lots of things. Now, why don't we not stand here talking about them and get down to doing them?
And turn out the lights.
Why are you sitting here with all the lights off?
Watching a horror film.
Yeah, that's how you should watch a horror movie, right? In the dark.
And she's scared. Well, then the movie's doing what it's supposed to do, then, isn't it?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, if I can fix it so you can watch TV with Tommy Doyle, would you like that?
Yeah.
Well, come with me.
Leave the TV on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she not know there's an energy crisis at the moment?
I thought she'd be killed by now.
Not yet.
Fuck it all.
Hi, come on in. We're making a jack-o'-lantern. I wonder what...
Did you say how'd you like them titties?
I don't know. I swear he said
I
that.
don't think so.
I swear he said. The guy on the TV was, how'd you like them titties?
Oh, fancy. This has not been my night. I spilled butter all over my clothes. And
Oh, butter.
No.
That's why she had to take her kit off.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. No, he went drinking with Mike Guthrie and he won't be back till late. You'll have to call him tomorrow. Besides, I'm on my way to pick up Paul. Wait a minute. If you watch her, I'll consider talking to Ben Tramer in the morning. Deal. Thought Paul was grounded. He was. Old jerk, I found a way to sneak out. Listen, I'll call you in an hour or so, okay? Yeah. Bye. Bye.
And again, like you said, come back to they filmed it in the summer. If it really was autumn winter, she wouldn't be walking around with
No
just a shirt
chance,
on,
right?
So you know. Oh dear.
Okay, now she's got to go a long route just to get her keys.
And you know that if you're doing trick or treating and there's no pumpkin outside the house, you're not meant to go to the door.
Yeah, that's how it's kind of done nowadays, isn't it? There's no decorations or anything. You don't bother going to that house.
A lot of older people get like frightened by it all, by the kids and all that stuff. So it's become a thing for a while now. Whereas if there's a jack-o'-lantern outside and it's lit, you can go to that house. But if there isn't one, you don't go there. Yeah.
Door's unlocked all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And there's steam in the car as well.
Yeah.
And she's just clocked. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
How come he's not stabbing her?
What's that film where that's going on in the background? She's on the phone and they think that she's having it off with some bloke. What's that film?
What?
Wait, what's that? Obviously, it's a more modern film.
Must be a scary.
I think she's on the phone to someone. I think there's a girl on the phone to her boyfriend, shall we say, and all of a sudden she's doing that, and they think that she's having it off with some bloke, but she's actually being strangled in the car.
Oh, I can't remember.
You know?
That sounds like something from a scary movie.
No, I can't remember now. And this is the original 1950s thing.
Oh, really?
Film. Yeah.
Are you sure that's the thing?
No, I think this is. This is a different one.
Oh, because they were.
I think that's Forbidden Planet.
Oh, maybe because they were watching it. Was
They
it
were
at
watching
her
it, yeah.
house, wasn't it?
Yes, it was on her house. Yeah.
Right. Okay. He's gonna hide now, is he? Play a trick on her.
Little shitbag. He's like, he got bullied earlier on, didn't like it. Now he's doing it to her.
And she didn't see him. Come on.
Look, good timing, Tommy. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to carry a dead body.
I love it. Just out in the street.
Yeah.
Like nothing's happened. Because you're a little shitbag, that's why. He's still there waiting there.
Oh, these are those. Yeah.
He pulls a prank on them now, doesn't he?
I see.
He proper smiles after he's done it as well.
Get away from my house.
See, he's proper proud of it as well.
Yeah.
Look at this. He shot himself.
Nothing's going on except kids playing pranks, trick-or-treating, parking, getting high. I have a feeling that you're way off on this.
You have the wrong feeling.
You're not doing very much to prove me wrong.
What more do you need?
Well, it's going to take more than fancy talk to keep me up all night crawling around these bushes.
I watched him for 15 years, sitting in a room, staring at the wall, not seeing the wall, looking past the wall, looking at this night, inhumanly patient, waiting for some secret silent alarm to trigger him off. Death has come to
The old town. Sheriff.
This is what makes that film frightening, isn't it? His explanation on him.
You know what Haddonfield is? Families, children, all lined up in
I do like what the sheriff says in a minute.
You're telling me they're lined up for a slaughterhouse? They could be. All right, I'll stay with you tonight. Just on the chance that you're right. And if you are right, damn you for letting him go.
He didn't let him
Same.
go.
And even though he didn't do it though,
No.
but we never. That's what I say. I love this. You never find out how he got
He
out.
must have triggered it or something.
It's
Like he said, he's been waiting
I was
for.
going to say, it's like he said, he's been planning it for a long time.
Right. So this is the other mates that were going to share the house and shag each other, whatnot.
Yeah,
right.
that's it, yeah, yeah.
This guy here is creepy, right?
First we go inside, then we'll just talk.
Why?
Then Annie will distract Lindsay. That's when we go upstairs to the first bedroom on the left. You got it?
Okay, first I rip your clothes off.
Don't rip my blouse. It's expensive, idiot.
Then you rip my clothes off. Then we rip Lindsay's clothes off. Yeah, I think I...
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Pedo.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah.
First you take my clothes off, then I take yours off, then we take Lindsay's off.
Lindsay's the one.
Lindsay's the little girl.
Fuck it.
What's a pedo?
Alarm bells ringing there, mate.
Do you think he meant to say lorries?
No.
No?
He clearly said Lindsay.
And of course, she's not there because she's at the other house across the street. But Annie's there.
That door looks freaky. Look at that door.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck it out.
And this harks back to the beginning of the film when his sister was with, and he's standing there looking at him. Look, here we go.
He probably doesn't like sex or something. It sets him off.
That's a terrible jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah. You can get kits now, can't you? You put it on it and
Yeah.
you cut around it and so on. You make some really clever ones now.
Everybody's having a good time tonight. All right, you guys, what's next?
Let's make more popcorn.
No, we've had enough.
Do you know she was only 23?
I thought she was younger than that.
Yeah, she's 23. She does look young anyway, so... That bloody phone.
Hi, Lori. What's up? Hey, is Annie around? I thought she'd be home by now. She went to pick up Paul. Well, she's totally not here.
Totally. It's all she says, this woman.
Probably stopped off someplace. Have her call me when she gets home, though. I have Lindsay here, and I want to know what time to put her to bed.
Okay. Later. Have a good time. We definitely will.
Bye.
Lindsay is gone for the night.
Now that's wonderful.
How annoyed would you be if you went out, right? Come back and you found out that people have been having sex on your bed.
Yeah.
I'd be. Well, the fact that the babysitter drops my kid
To someone else's, yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
But you'd be unbeknown, though, is the thing.
Yeah.
Because she's trying to bring her back and put her down to bed, isn't she? But
So,
how about if you found out that out and be well pissed off of that?
I'll be pissed. And these guys don't care. They're just having sex with someone else.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Some random couple's bed, like.
How but the phone keeps ringing?
Oh, I think you'd be interested, huh?
Answer the damn phone.
Why not? What if it's the Wallaces? Get Annie in trouble
Bunch of arseholes, mate. It could be the parents calling to find out how's his little one.
Actually checking their kids all right.
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh, hang on.
He's always in the right place, the right time, Michael. Wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
Another 5-minute job, you like, John?
Oi. Look at them nipples, man. Jeez. You could hang wet towels off them.
And then smoking some random person's bed as
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
Terrible.
And ash in your bed. Imagine that and some cum.
Ugh. And the smell of smoke, like
Isn't
you
it?
say, yeah.
I'll be pissed, bro. I'll fight the fucking babysitter.
She's like, go get me a beer. So not only are they having sex in their bed, smoking in their bed, now they're going to raid their fridge.
Don't get dressed.
Jesus. And clearly he did it bareback, so it's dripping now.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's infuriating me right now. That's why I get the sheet out.
That's a story for another episode.
Yeah.
The whole of Gatwick knows that by now, but this is where he's in the cupboard or something. This is a good shot, I think. This one?
I don't know. Obviously, he walked past. Yeah, I was saying he walked past the door, but obviously he's outside it. Or has he come in and he just didn't shut the door properly? Yeah. Can't remember actually.
So you can hear the breathing.
Say he's definitely in there. You can hear him. Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. There we go.
Fucking hell, he's super strong.
Yeah. And there's the knife.
Oh. Oi.
Yep. Pinned him to the door.
There's no way that knife would be able to hold his body up.
No.
I love how he turns his head though. It's like, look at it differently.
I'm admiring it.
This is great, this bit.
Oh yeah, got the glasses on.
Well, get my beer?
You've got nail shavings all over your bedclothes as well.
Yep. Not only is she dripping all over it, her nails are going all over it.
Yeah.
See anything you like?
Bruv, put that away. He's going to chop it off.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Can I get your ghost, Bob? All right, come on. Where's my beer?
I love it.
Well, can't you answer me?
Nope.
Okay, don't answer me. Are you weird? Well, I'm gonna call Lori. I want to know where Paul and Annie are. This is going nowhere.
I think this is it. Because she gets strangled now. And she thinks it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, so
There
this...
must be this bit then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she thinks it's a sex thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew. I thought. That's it. Yeah. I knew it. I'd seen it
Yeah.
somewhere.
Get your thing squealing. Annie, you all right? Are you fooling around again? I'll kill you if this is a joke.
Too late.
I've never seen it from a comedic side, that scene. It's actually quite funny.
Yeah.
I think they've used that in other horror films, but put more.
Yeah, it must have
of a
done. Because I
funny-
remember it from another
more of
movie
a
or
funny
something.
spin on it. You know what I mean?
Sleep tight, kids.
This is where he returns, right?
That's his old house. Yeah.
So this is what I don't get, right? So the Myers house is not far from where Laurie's house was at the beginning. Because she drops the keys off, doesn't she? And now he's just checked over the road. There's Michael's car.
Now he realises.
So how can it be the same road? Because
Unless he's walked there, because look, he's come along.
no, but what I'm saying is because her friend picked her up and they drove to a different part of the town. This is essentially saying this is the same road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Yeah, they fucked up there then.
But like I say, you know, was it 2 or 3 notes and that's it? That's all it is. Just repeating it. So
It is
simple.
creepy though.
I love this bit of music in a minute.
It's that slow camera.
In all fairness, Michael's kind of done a good thing killing that guy because he was going to rape Lindsay, you know.
That was a bit.
Oh.
Uh,
That was. I can't believe that.
So he's
Are you
he's
sure
kind of,
It definitely said Lindsay.
yeah. He's like, well, take your clothes off, then we take mine, and we take Lindsay's off, and I'm like, what?
That's bad.
Well, they're dead.
They long dead.
It's kind of clever because she gets in this way. But when she comes back, it's locked up. So it's obviously planned.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, because he never shut the door properly.
Oh, no, she did look. She looked at it.
She shut it. She didn't lock it.
No, and where's the body that was stuck to the door? Because he's obviously taken it down.
Oh, yeah. Surely there'll be blood there.
Right where she is now, he would have been stuck to the door. So where's the blood? There should be blood on the floor, and she hasn't noticed it. Oh yeah.
Say that again, John.
I'm just saying she didn't. The body that was stuck on the door is gone. There's no blood on the floor.
Yeah.
Maybe you cleaned it up.
You know.
You just seeing Michael. He's like,
Oh,
now I'm going to move the. Oh fuck! I forgot about the blood.
Yeah.
Was that the sound? Oh, that was upstairs. Okay.
Come on, Annie. Enough.
She did.
Most definitely stop being funny now. Cut it out. Be sorry.
Not as sorry as they are.
Make you so scared in a house, innit?
You turn the light on or something,
Yeah.
right?
No, she did try to.
Oh, she did, didn't she? Yeah, right.
Oh, was he cut the power then? Probably.
Yeah, no.
They cut the power. They cut the power, man. They're animals.
That's true, though. How did the aliens cut the...
What you do is, what does he say? I want you to in the corner. Check with chiropractors. Move.
Hudson, get over here. Come here. Do you reckon this sort of era of films, like obviously this and then Aliens, and obviously not back to back, but I regard like after 80s to 90s, those kind of films like were like at peak, I reckon.
I think 70s and 80s more so.
I'll say 80s.
90s started going down a little bit.
I agree with John on the 70s and 80s because
90s were good
I
films,
think, but you think about the
There was
movies
less
that
of them,
came
though,
out in the
I think.
70s that shook the world.
Yeah.
Like you had The Exorcist, which made people pass out.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You had Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which got banned.
Yeah.
You have
There's the
Halloween.
headstone,
You've got
look,
Star Wars. You've got Alien.
Yeah.
You've got Jaws.
Yeah,
all
This
those
is
classic
all in
movies.
the 70s.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
There's the headstone.
You're right, there's not a lot of blood in this.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is the beginning bit.
And then I'm going to say, wait till there's the fella.
It's like a booby trap.
Yeah.
I mean, who opened that?
Look the eyes, look.
And you're next.
I like if you look in that dark bit there, you see his face shine up.
Where?
See it?
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, look.
That is fucking scary, bro.
She hasn't noticed yet.
That is a good shot.
Now, why doesn't he stab her? He could have easily just stabbed her, but then he cut.
Tried to, and then did she move? Maybe.
Nah, I don't know, man. She wasn't exactly walking fast.
No, and he's not exactly making much of an effort to run down the stairs after her either.
He never makes an effort, though, does he? He always walks.
Yeah.
See, look, he's locked it from the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah. Clever girl. Smash the
So
window.
all that I was going to say, she spends all that time fiddling around with the door. You can quite clearly see.
Fuck, that was quite creepy.
Yeah. Now she decides to break it. She could have got out minutes ago. Like, get them neighbours, they should know her.
But they don't know her, do they? Because it's not her street, is it?
Oh, okay. Of course, it's Halloween. They think it's kids pranking and all that.
Fuck it all.
Look at that. Just doesn't need to run whatsoever.
Fuck it all.
It's intense, right? Right, so she's taken forever to get in the door, right?
Yeah. How come he hasn't caught up? Where is he?
Phone line's dead all of a sudden. Yep. And there's a window open.
Yeah.
So she could have just gone through there.
Oh, jeez.
Who opened the window?
So is he in the building already?
But then mind you, if that happened, there wouldn't have been such an intense scene beforehand. So he's in the house. You can hear him breathing.
Yeah. Oh, right in the neck.
That's one fuck off knife, man.
Yes.
She's got an ass. Don't fall for it. This guy survived getting shot in the
I
eyepiece.
say, get out of the bloody house.
Exactly. There's two little kids in there. It's like, come on. I'd just sit there and look at a knife.
And then she throws the knife on the floor, so he can, if he wasn't dead, he could pick it up and go after her with it.
Yep.
Is that the sheriff? Yeah, it's the sheriff.
I went to the Myers house. I found the car. He's here. Where? He's 3 blocks down. You go around the back of the houses. I'll watch the front. Go on.
Now she decides to go up after that little breather.
Mommy, Lindsay, babies. I'm gonna take a little walk.
The boogeyman.
There's nothing to be scared of.
Are you sure?
In the background.
Yeah.
Killed it.
No, you didn't.
You can't kill the boogeyman.
That's a scary line.
Yeah.
Come on, Tommy. Now lock the door.
Fuck, you know. This guy's such a bastard, man. I'm a bit. It's a bit tense, man.
So she's making all that noise in the wardrobe, like you know.
Well, if he can hear it, he can hear it now clearly, right?
Yeah. He knows you're in there now.
Right in the eye. That's it. Now do it. Fucking stab him.
And he's down again.
Don't fucking fall for it.
She got to drop the knife again, though?
Fucking hell.
Just finish the job, man.
Just get the fuck out. Get the kids and get out.
He's going to do an undertake, ain't he?
Yeah, he does, actually. I was going to use that term.
He's going to undertake that shit. You know, he's placed perfectly.
Wouldn't it be cool if they
And
did it, but then the Undertaker's music kicks in?
She's thrown the knife again.
She did. There you go, see?
Right beside him as well.
Mommy, unlock the door.
Come on, let's get out.
Here. Listen to me. When you go down the stairs and out the front door, I want you to go down the street to Mackenzie's house. I want you to tell them to call the police and tell them to send them over here. Did you understand me? Go do as I say.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Here we go.
Do you know what? I wish I was there in 1978 to watch that bit for the first time.
Yeah.
And be like, fucking hell.
Yeah. And he just happened to be walking past the right
It's good
house.
timing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, of course, he's got the gun in his pocket.
Run. Jesus,
Sure,
So he's been stabbed in the neck and he's been stabbed on the side, yeah?
in the eye as well, wasn't it? Was it the eye?
Yeah.
Stabbed in the stomach or whatever, and then... There's the mask come off, look. Six shots. Dum.
I love that she even questions it. Well, like, was that the boogeyman?
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.
Scary stuff, man.
Mm.
And of course,
He ain't there. See, if you're going to do a horror film, do it right. And I know we pulled bits of it to pieces, but it's still a classic movie.
if they never ever did any sequels and just left it like that.
Exactly.
No,
You don't need the sequels.
This is what
has he stopped him? Does he just walk off somewhere else and die? I mean, 6 shots for fuck's sake.
That's why I don't bother watching sequels. I know one is going to be. I could be wrong, but sometimes it just ruins the franchise.
Yeah, it definitely does with the Halloween franchise.
See, did you spot the continuity error there?
No.
The knife was on the floor by the chair where she dropped it, but then she picked it up and took it upstairs. Because remember, he picked it up.
He picked it up and took it upstairs.
And she...
Maybe it was another knife, John.
No.
Maybe he's got some more in his pockets.
No. But
he did. The copper did. The police officer did say that.
And there we go, guys.
He did steal a couple of knives.
Good fucking movie.
No, you're right, he did.
Yeah.
And what a way to end Spooktacular, eh?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Halloween with the film Halloween. Nice.
I mean, it's a brilliant film. Just, I think you're right, though. It should have been left like this.
Straight after,
I think so. Leave it alone.
It would have been just so good. But I guess it's all about money. Money.
But yeah, again, guys, thank you for doing Spooktacular season. Really appreciate it. We'll be back next week with the proper M.T.V.B. podcast episodes, which should last us up till Christmas time for season 5. And just want to thank you guys for listening as well. I hope you enjoy Spooktacular season this year. Sorry it wasn't the same as normal, but hopefully we'll be back to normal for next year.
Yeah.
And again, if you like what you listen to, follow us on Facebook at the M.T.V.B. podcast, or on Instagram at MTV Podcast, or on TikTok at MTV Podcast 197, or on Twitter MTV Podcast 1. In the meantime, guys, I'm joined by
JK47.
Gal, aka Grey Fox.
And we want to wish you all a happy Halloween. And let's face it, guys, it's Halloween. Everyone's entitled to one good scare.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.